Hello everyone. So today let's look at solving equations. Okay, some of the different types of questions which can come in the living cert. So I'm going to work on three questions today. So the first one is seen in the screen. So solve the following equation. N is an element of n minus 3 is equal to square root of 3n minus 1. So as and when you see a square root sign in a question, immediately you have to remember square it. Okay, to remove the square root, you have to square it. So what you will do, squaring both the sides, you will get n minus 3 the whole square is equal to square root of 3n plus 1 the whole square, that is n minus 3 the whole square is equal to 3n plus 1 because square root of x square is equal to x. Okay, and then simplify this, n square minus 6n plus 9 is equal to 3n plus 1, or n square minus 3n plus 8 is equal to 0, simplifying and bringing it to both the sides. So n minus 8, n square minus 9n, okay, not 3n, sorry, n square minus 9n. So n minus 8, n minus 1 is equal to 0. So n is equal to 8, n is equal to 1. Okay, now this is not enough. You have to substitute it back into this equation and see which one will work. So if I put n is equal to 8, this will work. But if I put n is equal to 1, this will become square root of 3 plus 1. Okay, 3 plus 1 is equal to minus 2. Minus 2 is equal to 3 plus 1. So this is not working. So this is not an equation. So you have to write here. Don't strike it off, but write it n is equal to 1 is not a solution because the formula doesn't satisfy. Okay, you have to write that because only if you write it, you will get the final mark. Otherwise, you will get only mid partial credit. Okay, now the second one is modulus operator. Again, whenever you see the modulus operator, you can immediately think of squaring. Okay, so here squaring both the sides, so 5 plus 3m the whole square is equal to 11 square, and this one will be 25 plus 30m plus 9m square is equal to 121. The 9m square plus 30m minus 96 is equal to 0. And there's one more catch here. Whenever you see get an equation with large sum, don't immediately go and factorize it, or don't immediately go and do a minus b formula, because that will lead to confusion and that will lead to incorrect answers. So what you should do immediately, you see whether you can simplify it here itself. If you see 930 and 96, it all goes in 3. So immediately you can simplify it as divide everything by 3. So it is 3m square plus 10m minus 32 is equal to 0, and then you simplify this, then you can factorize or put a minus b formula. So that will be 3m plus 16 and m minus 2 is equal to 0, and from this you will get m is equal to minus 16 over 2, m is equal to 2. So very easy sum. This is a 15 marks question, and very easy to get this 15 marks. Okay, there's one more method which you can use here. Since it is a modulus, what you can do is, like, I will quickly explain that also. Since it is a modulus, I can write it as 5 plus 3m is equal to 11, or 5 plus 3m is equal to minus 11, because it is modulus. Okay, you can write it as positive 11 or minus 11, and here it is equal to 3m is equal to 6, m is equal to 2, and 3m is equal to minus 16, m is equal to minus 16 over 3. Minus 16 over 3. So these both, there are two methods. Anything can be adopted, whichever you are comfortable. Please go ahead and do the question. Okay. Now the last one is with respect to third. So read the question. Given that x minus root 3 is equal to 128 minus 5x, find the value of x. Give your answers in the form a root 2. So since they have already given that, give the answer in the form a root 2, we can immediately think that this and this can be written in terms of root 2. Okay, that is a catch over there. We can immediately understand. Okay, so it is like x minus root 3. Okay, let me just write this down. X minus root 32 is equal to root 128 minus 5x. So let me simplify it here itself. Okay, x plus 5x is equal to root 128 plus root 32. So 6x is equal to root 128 can be written as 8 root 2, and root 32 can be written as 4 root 2. Okay, and that's equal to 6x is equal to 11 12 root 2. So x is equal to 12 root 2 divided by 6, which is equal to 2 root 2. Okay, very easy sum. Okay, very easy sum which you can simplify. If you are not able to simplify it with respect to this surds, okay, then what you will do? Then you will square both the sides like what we did for the previous sum. Okay, so this is a quite easy sum, and this is for 10 marks. So if you have represented the solutions, you will get full 10 marks if for this question. Okay, thank you.